So Judas here in the Bible is known as the son of perdition. The Bible even says that it would be better that Judas would have never been born. We see Judas sell Jesus out and betray him um, for 30 pieces of silver, which was actually prophesied by the prophet Zechariah. And very interesting to know that Judas walked with Jesus. He knew Jesus just like the other disciples. But it was all in God's plan for Judas to betray Jesus like this. So it was not a surprise to Jesus. However, I'm sure in Jesus's humanity, he felt the betrayal as deep as anyone could have ever imagined. All right. So we're going to go over Matthew 28 now. I'm going to switch the screen here so we can. There I am. All right. So follow along with me here. Matthew 28. After the Sabbath, at the dawn of the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to look at the tomb. There was a violent earthquake, for an angel of the Lord came down from heaven, going to the tomb, rolled back the stone, and sat on it. His appearance was like lightning. His clothes were like white as snow. The guards were so afraid of them that they shook and became like dead men. I don't know about you, but if the angel of the Lord came down from heaven and was moving this stone, which was 2,000 to 4,000 pounds, right? And shone like lightning, it would be like, whoa. You're like looking at something that would be in like a comic, right? This is insane, right? And this is exactly what happened. The guards were so afraid they shook. They were so scared, and it said like they became like dead men. I mean, I would too. I mean, honestly. So the angel said to the woman, "Do not be afraid, for I know that you are looking for Jesus who was crucified. He is not here, he is risen, just as he said. Come and see the place where he lay. Then go quickly and tell his disciples, he is risen from the dead, and he is going ahead of you into Galilee. There you will see him. Now I have told you." So the woman hurried away from the tomb, afraid yet filled with joy, ran to the disciples. Suddenly Jesus met them. "Greetings," he said. They came to him, clasped his feet, and worshipped him. Then Jesus said to them, "Don't be afraid. Go tell my brothers in Galilee. There they will see me." So, interesting enough, who is Jesus meeting and telling to go and share the gospel first? It's Mary, which is fantastic. I think so many people look at women back in the Bible days, right? And a woman's perspective, her eyewitness account wasn't even taken as in a court of law as truth, which is insane. They did not look at women. They looked at women like property. They did not look at women with any respect or any with any willingness to even believe them. They weren't considered people, pretty much. And so it's interesting that Jesus meets Mary and tells Mary, she's the first person that Jesus tells is that he has risen. Um, so I think a lot of times people want to, the Bible, they want to use the Bible against women. And I would say the opposite. It's very clear that women are respected, that Jesus actually celebrates women and holds them in such high regard here. So when I look at this, I think it's a really, really awesome way that we see how Jesus kind of flips the script on this. All right, so let's go back to the PowerPoint here, and let's take a look at some of the things that happen here. All right, so an earthquake